Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a male gift guide kind of idea video. I did a gift guide for girls as well, and I'll link that up here somewhere and you can check that out if you like. I did have to spend quite a bit of time trying to come up with some ideas because kind of similar to the other one, I didn't want to copy anyone else's ideas too much. Some of these are generic, but I added in my own kind of ideas of what guys would like. I even asked guys that I knew and stuff just to kind of get some different ideas. So hopefully this is helpful to you guys. If it is, please do give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. First of all, I want to say that in my other video I included a hamper idea. I still think hampers are really good ideas even for guys. I think it's quite nice how you can make a themed kind of hamper. If they're like a certain football club, you could do that kind of themed hamper. If there's a certain TV show or if they're into films, like you can kind of personalize it in that kind of sense. I still kind of think if hampers would go for guys as well. I'm sure guys would still love to get hampers. Everything I'm going to list, take of it what you will. You can include it in a hamper, you can give it as an individual present, up to you. I found it really hard trying to think of specific affordable ideas. So most of these are affordable and you can find affordable versions of whatever I'm saying, but they're not exclusively affordable, if that makes sense. So the first thing that I want to talk about is scratch off posters. They're actually so cool and so fun, and you can get so many different types of them. At some point last year I got Miles a scratch off poster for horror films. I can't remember if it was for Christmas or not. I just thought it was such a nice idea and he really liked it, and we actually watched some of the horror films together as well. So it's just quite a fun thing to do if you're in a couple, or even if not, like if your dad loves films, that's something he'd probably love to do as well, and you guys could do as a family. So I definitely think if you haven't thought of it already, like you can get so many different kinds of scratch off posters. I definitely recommend getting something like that. The next thing is kind of generic skincare product. You can get skincare. You can get skincare products as well. They do loads of sets around Christmas time. You can literally go to Boots, get really cheap affordable ones, or if you have that kind of money to splash out, you can go to John Lewis and get whatever, honestly up to you. Facial hair and beard products, they're really good ideas, especially if your boyfriend does grow beards. Obviously if your boyfriend hasn't, then maybe skip this one this year, but till he does, I don't know. Yeah, these are really good ideas. You can get so many shaving sets. You can get actual razors and shaver sets as well. You can get sets that kind of help you maintain your beard. So you can get beard oils. I think it's called a beard buffer or something. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a waxy thing that helps you style it, if that makes any sense. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I don't know much about beards. You could even get beard hair growing stuff if you wanted to. Then you've got the typical like slippers, a dressing gown maybe. One thing that I'm gonna steal the idea off one of my housemates, he has this like, it's like a jumper dress, but it doesn't sound like it is. It's called an oodie, so it's O-O-D-I-E. They are rather pricey sometimes, but I know they've got deals because of Black Friday, and it's such a good alternative to actually having a dressing gown. Another thing is like a new purse, I was about to say, a new wallet or a new card holder. Guys always need stuff like this, and I feel like it's just such a nice gift to get. You can get really affordable ones, or if you wanted to treat someone, you could get a nice designer one. Another thing is very generic and it's quite like, I feel like everyone's thought of this, but LED lights, they're really cool, and I don't know one guy who wouldn't love LED lights because you can literally use it to decorate your room, your car, but you can literally use it to decorate anything, and they're so handy to have. So this kind of ties in with another idea I had, so I'll just explain it now. But Alexa or Google Nest, I think that's what they're called, they actually sell specific LED lights that you can connect to them. So you can like verbally say like, Alexa, turn on my lights, or you can do the same with Google Nest. So it might be quite nice to maybe say, if you're thinking of getting an Alexa or like a Google Nest, you could even get some LED lights to go with it so that it matches and you can control it through that. It's a very specific idea, but I know like a lot of guys do like that. Obviously like Google Nest and Alexas can be quite pricey, but with Black Friday they have loads of deals at the moment, and I even saw a Google Nest in B&M. I don't know why they were selling it, but I saw one for like £12, which is very affordable if I say so myself. Another thing I was gonna say was maybe a poster, like if your boyfriend's into films or TV shows. I know it's kind of cringe, but you can get a poster, or you can even get like really cool prints. I know so many guys that like to make their room look really nice and like aesthetic and just look cool. Like if they have a famous artist, you can get like a print of them. Like I think stuff like that is very underrated and they're quite cool presents. Another thing is wireless headphones. If your boyfriend hasn't got any, honestly go get them some because they're so useful. You can literally get so many different kinds, and I said this in my last video, Amazon actually do AirPod dupes are like £30. So if you can't afford AirPods or like I guess branded like headphones, go and give those a look because they literally look identical. They just don't have the Apple logo, and that's quite good. And everything with that is that I feel like that's such a good present to give to anyone, like your dad, your brother. I feel like dads would actually appreciate something like that so much. The next thing is jewelry, rings, bracelets, stuff like that. Obviously like I feel like every guy has a different kind of style, so maybe get something. If your boyfriend hasn't got any, maybe get something to see if he would like it. There's so many places. ASOS are amazing when it comes to jewelry for guys, and they do really affordable things. There's a place called Lisa Angel, and they sell loads of jewelry, but they also do personalized stuff. So you can even get, they do like leather bracelets. You can get your boyfriend a leather bracelet that's personalized. Like that stuff like that is quite cute. I feel like leather bracelets literally suit any guy, and I feel like they look really nice. So I think that's quite a nice thing to get a guy if you're not really sure what to. This is something that Mars thought of that I thought was a really good idea. There's so many websites. I'm pretty sure you can even do it from Amazon. You can order a crate of beer from like different countries in the world. So if your boyfriend likes beer, or if he likes trying different things from different countries, that's quite a fun idea. And I feel like that's literally perfect for a dad as well, for your brother, for literally anyone. That's a perfect idea. So I think that's something really worth looking into, and I'm pretty sure you can find some affordable deals. I know this is really like generic, but like socks, underwear, stuff like that, guys honestly always need. I was asking my brother, my boyfriend, like I was asking those people to name a couple of things they love getting at Christmas, and they all said socks and underwear. Honestly, I thought that was so boring. I thought that was so underrated, but they all said that. So I think it's worth maybe getting some stuff like that for your boyfriend, dad, or brother, whoever you're buying for. Okay, another thing is kind of food related. If your boyfriends or dads or brothers or anything like mine, they love food. My dad's a chef, by the way, if you didn't know that. So he really does love food. I think it's really fun to get stuff like a churro maker, a donut maker, like stuff like that, because they're things you can use every so often, and it's quite fun to do together. Like you can have cute little nights where you're with your family or your boyfriend and you make treats like that. Like I feel like that's such a fun present, and it's something that they'll use continuously. So I think stuff like that, because I don't know anybody who wouldn't want a donut maker or a churro maker. Like who wouldn't want that? So I think those are really fun ideas to get. And then aftershave, I think, is an essential at Christmas. Like I can't imagine anyone not wanting one. Obviously you can go for more expensive ones like Dior Sauvage, but if you're on a bit of a budget, Zara do some really nice perfumes as well. I personally haven't smelled any, but I've heard so many people talk about how the men's range is actually really good. I actually watched a few videos, and a couple of them mentioned it's called Leather or New Leather, something like that. So if you're not sure, maybe give that one a go, because I've seen a lot of videos mention that one for a gift guide for guys. And another one that I do know the smell of, and is actually so affordable, and you can buy on Amazon, and it's not too expensive at all. It's called Boss in Motion. So it's a Hugo Boss perfume. It's round and it looks like an orange, and that one is I've smelled it before. It smells so nice. So if you're not sure what to get, maybe try that one out. It's really affordable, and it's still a Hugo Boss perfume, so you're winning. Another thing I kind of thought was a bit generic is a new bag, so maybe for uni, for work. And then this is something that I feel like most guys wouldn't admit they would like. I don't know why, maybe they would, I don't know. Basically cups that maintain at like a certain temperature. There's one on Amazon that I've seen so many people kind of talking about, but I can't remember the name of. I will try and link it in the description, but it's basically got a straw. I mean, I don't know, like some guys are really weird about straws. If your boyfriend doesn't like straws, maybe don't get that one, but it's supposed to be so good. You can keep like literally hot stuff, cold stuff, or you can go for chili if you've heard of them before. They're around, they're a bit pricey. So, well, actually they're not too pricey, but for like a reusable bottle you can get cheaper ones. But Chili do really cool designs if you want to get something different. If not, Amazon obviously do standard ones, and they do loads of different designs. So definitely think those are worth investing in, especially if your boyfriend goes to uni or to work as well. They're all really useful. Another thing is a new watch. Obviously it's up to you whether you want to go for branded or non-branded ones. I feel like every guy would need a watch. And the thing is, you can also get like, you can get smart watches. You can get an Apple one if you have that kind of money. If you don't, Amazon are doing so many deals because of Black Friday with smart watches that still track your steps, still receive messages, and they basically work the same as an Apple Watch. So maybe check that out if that's something you want to look into. This is quite boring, but clothes. Guys love jumpers, like getting new shorts and stuff like that. I can't imagine any guy that would not want to get a new jumper or something. Another thing is a wash bag. Guys love wash bags. You can even get skincare sets that come with wash bags. You can definitely kind of get a 2-for-1 kind of thing, or you can just get like a wash bag on its own. But I think it's so much better getting a set that has a wash bag in. And then this is kind of like a general thing, but if they support a sports team, maybe get like a mug or something like that. Like you can personalize things using what they like, if that makes sense. So I thought that was quite a nice idea. I don't know a dad who doesn't support some sort of football team, so find out what your dad likes, find something like that, and I'm sure your dad would love it. Miles was just saying that a really good idea is that you can actually get personalized tops. So you can get, of whatever football team they like, you can get a top that basically you can put their name on the back, and you can put their favorite number. I didn't know guys had favorite numbers, but if they have a favorite number, you can include that as well. So that's probably a really nice idea that your boyfriend, dad, brother, whoever it is you're buying for would like. And that kind of leads on from what I was saying about a mug. You can get a mug in relation to like a film they like, a show they like, maybe even personalize it. You can get really funny, like kind of, what are they called, novelty mugs. You can get so many funny novelty mugs. Another thing is phone cases. Guys like phone cases. It's probably not as as much as girls do, but they do. Etsy do loads of really nice kind of cool looking phone cases. Like you can get ones that kind of have like a wooden back on it. It looks quite cool, so maybe something like that for your whoever it is, your dad, boyfriend, brother, whoever. I mean, another thing is books, but obviously you have to kind of know what kind of books the person you're buying for likes. I feel like mystery, crime sort of related books, like action kind of ones, are quite good. I feel like everyone likes them, that you can't go wrong with that. Maybe a cookbook if they're getting into cooking or something like that. Another thing which is a bit random, but a mini fridge. I know so many guys who actually would love to have a mini fridge, like in a room that has their favorite snacks and stuff in, so maybe that's worth investing. Not sure how much they can be, but I'm fairly certain you can buy like affordable ones on Amazon and stuff like that. Another thing is really like random, but I thought this is quite like a nice little mini present, and I feel like guys would love it. I got the idea from TikTok. You can basically get this like jelly cleaner thing, so you can use it to clean like keyboards on laptops, computers, or you can use it to clean cars. It just collects dust and stuff, which is like a lot harder to get when you just clean with a normal cloth. So I thought that was quite a good idea. I know it's a bit practical and not as fun, but I feel like anyone who works like on a desktop or anyone who drives quite a lot would like that. Kind of leading on from this, I do not know what they're actually called, but on TikTok I've seen that you can get these like, they're kind of like jelly rubbery balls that you basically throw up in the ceiling and then like they fall down eventually, and I feel like that's such a present guys would like. I don't really know, but I just know that that's something that the guys I know would like. So they're basically, I'll try and link it down below, but they're basically little rubbery balls that you throw up and then they just like fall down and then you catch them. And I know that sounds so boring, but to be fair, I think I would even like something like that, so I just thought I'd mention that. This one's a bit random, but I feel like most guys would find it quite cool. I was thinking maybe like a drone. I know drones can be so expensive, but you can get kind of, I don't know exactly what they're called, but you can get affordable ones that are kind of like starter ones. So if maybe they were thinking about getting one that's quite expensive but they're not sure, on the fence kind of thing, maybe get something like that and they can kind of try it out, see if they like it. And if anything, it's just quite fun to have and like to play around with, I guess. The other thing I thought of is obviously games. I feel like games is just like for everyone, not just boys. You can get so many different ones. One that my brother got last year and that we actually all play and it's really fun, it's basically a beer pong set, and it wasn't actually called beer pong, it was called like pudding pong or something like that, because it was like Christmas related. I feel that's such a fun present, and especially in lockdown, like if you want to have a bit of fun, like have a few drinks, you can get that out and play it with everyone. And I know that's kind of, it's always stereotyped to something you play at uni or like college or wherever you go, but I feel like it's something that anyone and everyone could play and it's quite fun. And then the final thing that I wanted to mention, if I do think of anything else I feel like I forgot, I'll put it in the comments, but the final thing I wanted to mention is personalized presents. So you can literally, like, depending on who you're buying for, you can go on Etsy, go on to notonthehighstreet.com and find just so many nice things. You can get little decorative things. So if it's for your boyfriend, you can get a photo frame that kind of has things engraved. If it's for your dad, if he likes cooking, you can get a personalized apron, just stuff like that. I feel like sometimes it's small presents like that that are personalized that are a lot more meaningful than kind of big ones. So I definitely think something like that is worth looking into, but that does kind of depend on the person you're buying for. So I hope this was useful for some of you guys. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. I'm going to be posting so much more Christmas content, so stay updated for that. Also, I did try to kind of make my background Christmassy. I got these like Christmas trees and Santa and like a little bit of tinsel, but I have a weird setup in my room and I just don't like my filming background. I feel like I need to find a new one, but I want to have like Christmassy things displayed. Like, I'm so annoyed. I got this like big Merry Christmas sign. Look how cute it is, but I've got nowhere to put it. I even have an actual mini Christmas tree, but I haven't got anywhere to put it, so it's on the floor. I really hope this was useful. I'm going to be doing a couple edition video next week, so make sure to watch out for that one if you're in a relationship. I'm also going to make it more so if you're buying for a couple. So I know some families buy like a present for their mum and dad kind of joint, so that's like something you could do as well. So it's going to be kind of based off that, if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys all really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.